was always like, who could stay up or who wouldn't fall asleep first, kind of thing. And now it's like, please God, let me go to sleep faster. Yeah. Let me get the hair out of your eye. Your hair is getting so long. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm either in the mindset of like getting a haircut all the time or not getting a haircut for months and months and months, you know? Yeah. I hope the traffic noise outside doesn't bother you. Yeah, it's kind of like white noise. I used to have a white noise machine as a kid, and I remember my favorite one was this like creek or babbling brook type thing. And I always had that on. Yeah, I don't know why I always had the water one, but that was the one that always made me feel the most calm. And looking back, it was like ASMR before ASMR, you know? Yeah. What was your first time experiencing ASMR that you can remember? Yeah, I've heard that a couple of times. Yeah. For me, it was doctor's checkups, like when I knew I didn't have to have like any shots or anything bad happen. I always got ASMR from like the checkup and like them listening to my breathing and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I also really liked when the flight attendants would show the safety, like seatbelt stuff. I always got ASMR from that too. Which is hilarious because now I just hate flying in general and I have such bad flight anxiety. Oh my gosh. Is it okay if I play with your hair a little bit? I don't know about you, but I know it makes sense. If you could listen to one song every night before you went to sleep, for the rest of your life, what song would you listen to? imagining someone saying like, trying to think of like a Metallica song or something, you know? Like, yes, nothing that gets me in the mood to fall asleep than some Metallica blasting in my eardrums, right? For me, I used to listen to Claire de Lune. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the piano song. I used to listen to that on my iPod going to bed, like on repeat. That was a nice cool. Another one of those, like, not quite ASMR, but ASMR. Yeah. I think it's nice also to have someone to talk to before bed because then we're not sitting on our phones. I know it's like the most statement, like don't be on your phone before bed, but it's so hard to do. So having someone to just talk to and relax with before bed is a little less like mentally stimulating as like scrolling on TikTok for 3 hours. Or like I've fallen into habits of like watching Apex streamers or Valorant streamers right before bed as if that's something my brain needs, you know, as I'm trying to wind down. But it's like, I don't know, it's funny because even like games can sometimes become like comfort things. And then watching people play those games almost like comfort me, do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm trying not to do that anymore. The past 2 nights I've actually been reading a book before bed. Technically it's on my iPad, but I think that's still like a pass, right? Like, I think that's a win, is it's on the screen, but technically it's a book. So I've been reading, a book until I get like too sleepy where I can't read anymore. And then I'll turn on an ASMR video to like really push me over the edge and just knock me out. Yeah. It's so hard to implement even like habits that are supposed to be good for some sort of like resistance, that's the word. There's like a resistance to even things we know that are good for us. Does that make sense? It's like, going on a stupid walk for my stupid mental health. There's like a meme, about that. And it's so true. It's like it usually does help. And it's like sucks that it helps. But it's like the same thing with like getting off your phone before bed. It's like it sucks that it's like right. I wish it wasn't correct. 'Cause all I want to do is fucking inject TikToks right into my skull for hours on end before bed, but it's not what I need to be doing. Do you have any like things you do before bed to try to, or while you're going to bed, to try to get you to go to bed quicker? Yeah. Does counting really work for you? I guess I can see that, yeah. I mean, every once in a while I'll do, I think it's called like progressive muscle relaxation or something along those lines, where you like start at your feet or your toes specifically and like work your way up. And you literally focus on each part and relax it. And like rarely do I make it past like my stomach or anything before my body's like relaxed and I'm passing out. But I guess I can see how like maybe counting could be similar, because it's like you're focusing on something and it feels very deliberate. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I think the whole like counting sheep thing though is where it gets like silly, because it's like, okay, counting in general, yes, but why sheep? Out of all the animals we could be counting, or just why animals? Why not like clouds? I don't know, I feel like there's so many more logical things to be counting while going to bed besides sheep, like pillows, clouds, stars. What else would even be better? Like, I don't know, bags of tea. I just think it's funny that sheep was the one we've really stuck with. animals you sleep with usually, or just blankets or anything that really keep you cozy and comforted. Yeah. I used to sleep with a stuffed animal that looked like my childhood dog. An old stuffed animal that is Nala from The Lion King. And then my baby blanket. Those are like the three things I would always have in my bed. I haven't done that for a while now, but they used to be my go-to. Yeah. I'm happy we're here together, though. It makes going to bed a little less awful. Instead of just waiting until you fall asleep and then it could be hours. It could be hours and you're just laying here thinking of every weird thing that you've done or what you have to do tomorrow, or I don't know, just literally anything besides your brain shutting off. So I'm happy we're here together just to relax and hopefully fall asleep. Yeah. There's a very specific memory that I have of when I was in elementary school. My bed was actually one of those beds where there's a desk underneath and then a bunk bed up top. So I had to climb up this ladder to get to the bed. And I was really close to the ceiling. And the heater was really close to me up there. And so there's such a vivid memory of when the heat would come on. You know, I would hear the it getting ready, and then and hot air blowing on me. It's it was the most comforting thing and the most consistent thing. I loved that. If I could just go back and have one night as a kid in that bed again, oh my gosh, I'd pay good money. And my door was always cracked, and I could see into the kitchen, and the refrigerator nightlight was always on, where you got water on the fridge door. Very vivid memories. Would it help if I maybe said some reassuring words, or maybe some counting or something? Yeah. It's a nice feeling to know while going to bed that you don't have any alarm. Just us relaxing and resting as much as we need to. And I'm going to be here the whole night. If you need anything, just wake me up and I'll be here, okay? I can get you water. I can get you fresh blankets. I can get you a stuffed animal, whatever you need. Just wake me up and I'll be here. Or even if you just had a bad dream and you need someone